Come on, stop putting it on. Get up.
Get off.
Get up.
Me ribs. He's bust me ribs. I've done everything for this. Oh,
Mick, leave him. What the hell do you think you're playing at?
He hit me, you saw him.
He pushed you. There was no need to go over the top like that.
I need an ambulance.
He assaulted me. I had no choice. Come on, Sarge, you saw him hit me, look!
You're flaming lucky I don't give you one on the other side to match it!
He's broke me ribs. He could have punctured me lungs. I could die.
Les, why couldn't you keep your trap shut for once?
Why are you getting at me? I didn't do how.
Les Battersby, I'm arresting you for assaulting a police officer.
Mick, don't you think this has gone far enough?
I've got no choice. If I don't... You think you'd let this drop? You tell me it's not him or me. Huh? You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I did nothing. It was you who assaulted me. You're going down for this. You just wait and see.
Leave him. Backup's coming.
Whoa, hang on.
It's finished.
Well, I might want another one.
I'm closing.
Yeah, we'll go and tell them.
They appear to be having a conversation.
Yeah, well, while they're talking, I've got time for another.
After. It's a girl, is it?
Hey?
That's why you're waiting. I mean, you are a young man who seems to think that their elders should get a life, which assumes that you have one, which is at odds with you sitting there nursing a drink for, what, 37.5 minutes, unless you're waiting for someone. And I assume that someone is a young lady.
Like I'd arranged to meet a lass in this dump.
Then why, may I ask, are you here?
Because it drives you nuts.
So then why would I want to call off the wedding, eh?
Because if you've got money troubles and we can't afford the wedding, then I want to know about it. I want to share these things with you, Peter. I don't want you to keep secrets, keep putting on a front.
I'm just not worthy of you, am I? Hey?
Don't be soft.
I love you more than anything, Joe, you know that.
Yeah, and I love you. So what's all this not worthy rubbish?
I just don't know why you put up with me. I don't know why you don't tell me to sling me hook. I should have been with you last night. Not...
Peter, I know what happened to our Sharon. I know it was very hard for you. So soon after what happened to your sister. See, I know that's what this is all about. You don't have to pretend to me.
I should have been there for you. I should have been there for your mum.
Stop beating yourself up. Come on, let's go back over the road. Let Roy close up.
We're closed. We're closed.
Hey, it's him I'm waiting for, Roy. Me dad. Thought you weren't flipping coming.
Oh, well.
Tea time traffic, eh?
I really am trying to close up now.
Keep your head on. Fancy going to a town, kid? Get a proper drink.
You can spare the time, then.
Don't be like that. Anyway, I've had an idea. Sitting in traffic jams does have its advantages.
Right, well, go on, then.
Might be able to line you up with a job on my site.
You serious?
I'll have a word with the gaffer. He owes me one. What'd you say?
Yeah, we made up.
It's me ribs. He kicked me. Give me an ain't going over.
Yes, sir, you keep saying.
I landed on him, that's all. He pulled me down on top.
You flaming liar.
Are you all right? It looks like he gives you a right whack.
He just went bonkers. Didn't he? Laid into me before we got him down.
If I did hurt you, it was in self-defence. Why aren't you telling them? You saw it. Emma, please, I'm begging you there.
Do you want to go to hospital?
No.
Better get him to A&E, get him checked out, or else he'll get one of his mates to hit him with a shovel. Won't you? And then say it were us.
I'm telling the truth. It's police brutality, this. A conspiracy.
It's a pity you didn't land on his mouth.
Before you say it out, I know. I just lost it.
You're not kidding. What got into you? You deal with worse than that every day of the week.
He's been at me and Janice non-stop. He... Look, I'm sorry, all right? Right, flaming mess, this, isn't it?
Let's get back to the Nick.
You will back me up, won't you? I mean, you saw him hit me, didn't you?
Mick.
You saw him.
Mick, he didn't hit you. He poked you. Not even hard. I'll drive.
Don't think a drink's going to settle this. I'm holding you responsible.
You did what you asked. Car went back to the keys. It's your responsibility.
I'm talking to the organ grinder, all right? Forget what your oppo says. Anything happens to that car, it's down to you.
I'll sort to Tyrone, make sure they didn't leave the keys in a note daft like that. Hey, Vera, Tyrone.
Oh, we'll be out with that lass of theirs.
You what?
Well, that's what he told me. Get us a bottle of beer, Betty Love.
Okay, love.
I thought she was at a play rehearsal.
Maybe Tyrone give her a lift.
Has he said up to you?
Well, I'm sorry, mate, right now I'd rather talk to him about Baldwin's car than your daughter.
Oh, very smart.
Yes, well, I'm taking the lovely Mrs. MacDonald for pizza and pictures. So what's so urgent?
Just thought you ought to know. Les has been arrested.
You what? Please don't tell me it's a new car.
No, assaulting a police officer.
You what?
They just rang. They wouldn't give me any details.
Well, what about the new car?
You care more about your new car than you do about your employee.
Well, A, we're talking about my business, and B, we're talking Les Battersby. So what about the car?
Well, that's why they rang. Oh, and you better phone your missus.
What do we need to phone her for?
To tell her that she's going to be spending a night in front of the telly while you go shift the car, because apparently where it is, it will either be on bricks in half an hour or burnt out.
Flaming hell.
Right, that's where it is. The keys are at Weatherfield Police Station.
Is that on the other side of town?
You ought to have been a cab driver.
We're only going to have a word with him for jumping the red light. Next thing is he's wading in with both fists.
So what's back to tell then?
He's my girlfriend's ex.
Oh, fabulous.
He's also my next-door neighbour.
It just gets better.
We didn't know that when we stopped him, did we?
No.
Of course, he's already screaming brutality, harassment.
And do you reckon he'll want to go with that?
Too right. Can't wait. He's trouble, Sarge, I tell you. Done time. But this, well, this is personal.
Yeah, you better get that eye photographed. It looks bad. Any more injuries?
That little show.
Well, just be on the safe side. Have yourself checked at hospital after you've written up your statement. Has he had a swing at you and all?
No, just PC Hotwood.
Good job you were there, though. His word against mine, otherwise.
How long's it been going on?
There's now going on. They're just mates.
Here, what's your problem? There's no wrong with our Tyrone.
My problem is that everyone seems to be trying to keep it a secret from me.
Well, I haven't.
Because I knew you'd kick off like this in public.
Why can't she find someone her own age?
Tommy, will you just be glad that she's having a life, eh? You can't expect a 16-year-old girl to sit at home with her mum and dad every night.
Well, at least I know where she was. Do you know where she is? They're hardly at Craig's rehearsals, are they?
Tommy, it should be all right. It's like Vera said, Tyrone's a decent enough lad.
God, it's not as even if I can ring her, is it?
Exactly. She's the only teenager I know who ain't got a phone. Don't get at her. There's no need. So, is it just about money then, or are you getting cold feet?
What do you mean about getting cold feet?
Well, you don't talk much about your last marriage, but if that's what's going through your mind, then, you know...
Shirley, love, she's nothing like you, you know? I mean, I'm the luckiest man alive to have you, and I know that. You know, and there's no money troubles that would stop me giving you that wedding you want. If you'll have me, that's all that matters.
So there'll be no disappearing off the face of the earth like last night?
No. Last night won't ever happen again. I'll promise you that. Come here.
Just finishing my statement.
And?
Got nearly 20 years in. 2 commendations. You think I'm going to throw all that away on a piece of scum like Les Battersby?
Out there, you were no better than him, Mick, a thug. You're a disgrace. You know what? Everything he said about you, I agree with.
Emma, talk to anybody at this station. Anybody. I've never, ever done anything like this before.
I know, so why did you have to lose it this time?
I told you. I couldn't stop myself. He's been in my face for weeks, pushing me, needling, slagging Janice off.
Yeah, to get a reaction like that. Do you not think he's going to make a big deal of this? Police complaints, press, not to mention the bar at our local. You pushed your buttons, Mick. You made a complete fool of yourself. And me.
I know. I'm sorry. I truly am. I wish I could. So?
I don't know.
It'll finish me, Sarge. I'll get sent down. What, 6 months, a year? Disgrace to the uniform. Your words. They make examples these days. And for what? For what? A bloke who broke your husband's nose and got away with it!
But 2 wrongs, Mick.
What can I say to you? You don't back me. I'm sunk.
Give me your statement. We've got to make sure our stories tally, haven't we?
Hiya. Oh, it's for Peter.
Oh, if you're feeding him, I take it you've got to the bottom of what's up with him.
Well, that's what's great about me and Peter. If we've got a problem, we talk about it.
Nothing to do with me being here, then?
No, I promise. Things are just getting on top of him, that's all. He doesn't like to admit it, but he's dead sensitive, really.
Oh, I'm glad, love. Because being with Peter's made you the happiest I've ever seen you. Won't be a tick.
Right. There you go, love.
Oh, sure, that looks great.
Bet you've been needing that. You're not eating all day.
You're too good to me, love.
Oh, don't start that again. Just because your last marriage didn't work out, well, that wasn't your fault. And you know what? I'm glad it didn't, because me and you were made for each other. It's like a little boy sometimes. Anyway, better get back to work, because Mum will have something to say about it.
Your last marriage didn't work out? I presume she's talking about the first one, not the second.
Tracy, give it a rest, please. It's been a long day, all right?
Peter, your wife has kicked you out because she found out you were still engaged to another woman. And you sat here, stuffing your face, going on about what long day you've had. Like you've just worked a double shift. I suppose you're having a way.
Look, I'm trying to sort my head out, OK?
It's a bit late for that. So what's happening? Just giving up on Lucy? Letting Shelley kiss it better? What stupid cow doesn't have a clue what a heartless slime boy you are?
You finished?
Do you know what's really getting to me about this? I feel as if I'm more upset than you are, and I've only lost my job.
Oh, you don't think I'm upset? I came that close to telling Shelley everything, that close.
Yeah, well, you should have done that in the first place.
Oh, what now? Well, what's the point? What good would it do?
So what are you going to do? You're just going to keep on living a lie with Shelley? Pretend that you don't have a wife and a baby on the way?
Yeah, a wife who don't want anything to do with me, who don't even want me to know where she is, let alone be a father to our child. Look, Tracy, you know, at this moment in time, I've messed up my life, I've messed up Lucy's life. Yes, I've had a good crack at messing up your life. Now, why would I want to make it worse by ruining Shelley's? No, I couldn't do that to her.
You're priceless, Peter. Do you know that? You're a prince among men.
Oh, should be him having here, not me. I'm innocent.
Change the record, Barsby.
Why didn't you tell him what's really happened? All I did was defend myself.
Pick the wrong coppers to try and make that stick. You better think up another.
You saw him knee me, belt me, stick the boot in.
What did they say at the hospital?
He'll live, unfortunately. Cracked ribs, bruising, that's all.
That's all. That's all. This is all a stitch-up because I won't give my wife a divorce to marry him.
Oh, come on.
Do you reckon anybody will be leaving?
Probably not. But you better get used to shouting it for the rooftops.
I owe you. I won't forget this, you know.
I'll leave it, Mick. Get yourself to the hospital. I'm off home for a shower. I feel filthy.
Oh, yeah. Hey! Your ex has really done it now.
Done what?
Landed himself in bother. Is he Nick?
Oh, what's he done?
Assaulted a copper.
What?
Aye. And ruined Karen's night out, which is a hangable offence.
Hey, your mates are all right, aren't they? That Louise is crazy.
Used to drive me around mad. Called her Loopy Loo.
So why don't they let you see her anymore?
I've told you. It's... I just don't talk about it.
You okay?
Yeah. It would... I never thought I'd see him again.
Hey, come on. Can't let you go home like this, can I? We'll get some chips from Chippy and we'll go back to Barwin's. Then you can ring Loopy Lou and let her know you got home okay.
Curry! Great! I am starved.
Hey, that's our tea.
You said I won't mind, will you, Sarah? Please, Sarah.
Some lass once told him he had cute puppy dog eyes, so he does that look. Expects he can get out he wants.
Yeah, well, I'm not falling for it because I'm a cat lover.
Starve, puppy boy.
Oh, right. Is there any beers?
You sound like you've had a load already.
Well, I am celebrating. My dad's going to get me a job.
Yeah, doing what?
Labouring. He works on a building site and said there's plenty of work going.
Oh, that's really nice. It's nice to get to know your dad. I never knew mine.
Martin's great with you, though, innit? I mean, for me, it's either talk to me mum or me big brother.
And because you're missing me, I thought I'd come and spend the evening with you.
You sure your mum hasn't sent you round to make sure me and Sarah can have a good time?
Hey, I'm not stopping you.
And we thought we'd be fine once we got Bethany to bed.
Hey, we can always go back and see him again, in my car.
It's too risky.
Well, tell me what happened.
Because it's boring.
Plates or paper?
Paper. Don't want to make any more washing up to do we?
Well, we'll just tidy up. Barwin will never know.
Oh, you've been dead sweet.
Oh, you. I should have known.
No. But you're not due back until tomorrow?
I got back early, fortunately. What'd you steal my car as well?
Oh, we never stole a thing. Your car's downstairs. Everything's fine.
Stealing? Breaking an entry?
But we had a key.
Don't get smart with me, Dobbs. You can explain to the police how you got in here, went through all my stuff, broke an ornament.
Oh, that was an accident.
Shut up, you! What the hell do you think you're playing at?
I'm really sorry, Mr. Baldwin. We didn't mean any harm, and we'll pay for anything.
You're damn right you will. Go on, get out, the pair of you. Here, take your rubbish with you.
He'd had that much, he could hardly stand. So I threw him out of the public bar. 2 minutes later, he's wanting a drink in the lounge. I refused to serve him, throw him out again. A minute after that, he's in the side door, up to the bar, looks me up and down and says, "Just how many pubs do you work in?"
Oh. Love, wouldn't you be better off in the back? I mean, you look all in you.
Oh, it's a comfort being up at a bar chatting. Yeah. You know what it's like. Front of house, got to perform, listen to other people's problems, have a laugh.
But you've still got to grieve, love.
Oh, there's plenty of tears to be shed yet. Oh. I'm just glad I've got our Shelley's wedding to look forward to. You know, something positive. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe you're right. Make us a cuppa.
All right.
You know that bloke Bev were talking about? Sounds like your Les.
Not my Les anymore, thank heavens. Hey, do you know what? Can't wait to get home and see Mick. Find out all gods.
It don't really bother you that he's in trouble, does it?
No, he's not my problem anymore, is he? Right, gotta go. See you later.
See ya.
You're home early.
Oh, come here.
Hey, what's the matter?
Where do I start?
The usual place, the beginning.
Where's the beginning? OK. Les Battersby.
Ah, Les.
He's been arrested for assaulting a police officer.
Not you. Don't tell me that.
No, Mick.
Mick? You mean Les has been arrested for having a go at Mick? Oh, that is excellent.
Norman, this is serious.
Oh dear, you mean that Les might have to go to prison for assault? Oh, that's terrible.
Norman, he's alleging that we'd beat him up. Well, Mick, not me. I was just there.
Oh, I mean, you couldn't resist, having to pop yourself.
Norman, will you frame and listen?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This could get nasty.
How? He had a go at Mick and you were a witness, so?
He's saying that Mick started it.
Did he?
We pulled Les for a traffic offence, didn't even know it was Les. And Les blew up, he started saying all this stuff about Janice, and then the next thing, all hell broke loose.
Did Mick beat him up?
He used necessary force to subdue him.
Which is allowed. So, how's it going to get nasty?
Because it's Les. Me and him have got a history, not to mention Mick and Janice. Anyone who'll listen will be told that he's been stitched up, done over.
Look, I could see where you're coming from, but no one's going to take his word against yours and Mick's. Emma, this is nothing to worry about, I promise you. In the cold light of day, you'll see I'm right.
Hiya, love.
Oh, no. I should have known.
Hey?
It's Les, isn't it?
How come you know?
Steve MacDonald. He told me that they chucked him in cells, but he said it was just Les and some copper.
Hey, it's naught to do with me being a copper.
You okay? You look awful.
Fractured eye socket.
Phew. Well, I hope you give him one back.
I had to. He just went balmy.
I tell you, he's been looking for flaming trouble for ages. What happened?
He was driving like a loony. Me and Emma pulled him over. I tell you, John, my heart sank when I realised it was Les. I knew he'd kick off.
Well, at least Emma were with you. I mean, she knows what he's like.
Aye, she does. Any road, he starts mouthing it, doesn't he? Shouting the odds, how it were a stitch-up, he'd done nowt. Then he's in my face slagging you off.
About what?
It doesn't matter.
I can imagine.
I tried to calm him down.
You know, I don't know how you do it. Stay so cool. I'd have whacked him, me. Ripped his flaming throat out if he'd have said out about you.
Look,
you
Jan,
will never believe for a second just how good it is being with you instead of him.
I gave him a heck of a belting, you know. Cracked his ribs. Of course, now he's reckoning it was, you know, police brutality.
Yeah, but nobody's going to take any notice of that, are they?
I'm hoping not. Me and Emma have made statements and, well, there were only the three of us there.
Well, there you are then. You're all right. Les got everything he deserved. Now, come on, you. Let's get you to bed.
Lock you? How long am I going to be here? Oh, there's no one to interview you tonight, Mr. Battersby. You'll be here till tomorrow. Presidential suite, of course.
It's not right, this. I've done now. I'm the victim, eh?
A word of advice, Sunshine. Mick Hopwood is the best copper I know. Carry on spouting rubbish like this and they'll throw the book at you. If I were you, I'd stop wasting everybody's time. It'll only make it worse in the long run.
I'm telling the truth!
Of course you are. Oh, and by the way, don't expect room service.
But I am innocent! I'm done now!